Alright. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to Itty Bitty Bookworm. And I'm sorry I haven't been around, but it's been kind of hectic with the whole Christmas, then New Year's Eve, which happens to be my birthday. And then there's New Year's, and then school starts again, so needless to say, it's been kind of crazy. So I want to show you my book haul, and I'm really excited because I've never done a book haul before, so if I do this wrong, then don't hate me. So I got a bunch of books like from winter break and Christmas and stuff, and I was really busy, so I didn't really get to read them. So now I have this giant stack of books that I have, and I have a rule, and it's if I haven't read the book, then it's not allowed on my bookshelf. And so I have this giant stack of books that I don't know what to do with, so they're kind of being moved all over my room. And sorry, my cat's right there, and she's kind of creeping me out because she's like staring at me. So I want to show you all my books. I'm really excited. And so the first one is Dearly Departed by Leah Hebel. And this is actually about zombies, and I wasn't really into zombies before, but then I read this other book, which I'm going to do a book review on sometime around, and it's called Enclave by Anne Aguirre. And this one my sister actually read, and she thought it was just amazing. She was like, oh my gosh, you have to read this book. So I got it, and as you can see, I started to read it, but I didn't really get there because I was really busy. So I'm going to read this though, and I'm determined because I really want to read this. And it's kind of set in this Victorian age, and there's like, that's set in the future, but it's all Victorian, and there's like a giant war with zombies and stuff, so I'm really excited to read it. Okay, so there's that book. And then there's Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi. And this is also set in the future, and it's about a girl that lives kind of in this underground world kind of thing, and she gets kicked out and has to go topside, and she meets this boy named Perry, which thinks she's a complete, just total pain in the butt because he keeps having to save her. So I can't really blame him, but yeah, so apparently the second book just came out, and so I'm so excited. So I get to read this, and I know by that one I get to know what happens, and I'm really excited to know. So read this book. And then I know I am a horrible human being, but I have yet to read the Harry Potters, and I didn't want to just like buy them all new. So I was like, hey, you know, they're gotta be at like the Goodwill or something. So this is my first Goodwill Harry Potter, and it's The Order of the Phoenix, and I want to read them from like the beginning to end, and so I'm not allowed to read this, so this is not allowed near my bookshelf for a while. But I actually like opened it up just to see if like I liked the writing, and I ended up on like page 150, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to stop reading this. So none of that. Okay, this is actually a book that's connected to another series. This is The Lost Prince by Julie Kagawa, and it is connected to The Iron King by Julie Kagawa. And this one is about a girl named Meg Chase. Yeah, Megan Chase. And she goes into this whole fairy world, and then all this stuff happens to her, and that's the Iron Fae series. And this is Call of the Forgotten, and this is actually her brother. And needless to say, I don't have any idea what this is about, but I like the author, so I'm really excited to read it. So this book. Alright, this is the second book to Fearless, and this is Fearless 2. And it's about a girl named Gaia Moore, and she was kind of created, I guess. I don't really know how that works, but she doesn't have the fear gene. And I don't know, I found that kind of interesting. Like, she has a common sense, so she's not just gonna go into like a big fight because she doesn't fear it, but you know, she knows what she's doing, so I guess if she has to go in the fight, she will. And she's a really strong, like, female lead, which I really like, because I don't like little prancy ones that go, oh my gosh, I tripped, save me. Drives me crazy. So I'm really excited to read this, but I guess I have to read the first one again because I don't know what happened. I don't remember. But this book, and everyone and their dog has read this book. It's Divergent by Veronica Roth. I have no idea what this is about. Like, swear to God, I have no clue what this is about. But my sister, again, loves this book. Actually had me look up the other books and all this stuff, so I got this one, and no clue what it's about, but apparently everyone loves it, so I guess it must be good. So hopefully I like it, because I don't really want to read something that I don't like. So, looks kind of interesting though. Actually, I'm really excited to read this. I have no idea what it's about, but I'm really excited. Alright, and I've been wanting this book forever. It's a Poseidon by Anna Banks. Yeah, Anna Banks. Okay, so Anna Banks, and it's, I guess, about mermaids. Yeah, and there's this boy, his name is Galen, and he comes to land because he hears there's this girl that can talk to fish, and he doesn't really believe it. You know, he's kind of iffy on the subject. Then he meets the girl, and he's like, it takes him a while to get convinced, and then even longer for him to convince the girl that it's true. And I don't know, I fell just in love with just the idea of this story, so I'm really excited to read it, and I seriously cannot wait to read this. Alright, and the last book I have is Every Day by David Levithan, and I have yet to read a David Levithan book, but I hear they're really good. And so got this one because this one just kind of called to me. It's just like, read me. So here I am with the book, and I love the cover as like clouds and everything, all these floating people. And it's about this kind of being, like it's not a person per se, because it kind of goes into other people's bodies, and it like lives out their life for that day. Like it switches bodies every day, and it tries to just not mess with that person's routine. It just kind of goes with the flow. It can access that person's memories and that body's habits, and it just tries to like blend in as much as possible. And then one day it meets a girl, and that girl just kind of sets off something, and so each day it kind of tries to figure out where it is and to see if it can get back to that girl. And so I'm really excited to read this because I guarantee you I have no idea what's going to happen. And usually books are really predictable and you're just like, oh yeah, I knew that was going to happen. But I have a feeling I'm going to like be really surprised throughout this entire book. So I'm really excited. And yeah, this is my last book. So that's all I got. But Happy New Year, guys. And hopefully I will be doing book reviews on all those. But I'm really excited to read them all. And because I have time right now, because I have like a 4-day weekend right now, so I'm really excited. So, okay, my cat is like creepers right now. This is my cat, Ayla. She likes to like purr on my leg, and everyone can hear her purr. She's like a motorboat. So, my cat, and fave this vid because I have a cat, okay? And she's cool. She's a cool cat. Alright, bye guys, Happy New Year, keep reading, and be good. Be good.